Hello, traders. It's Wednesday, June 26, 2024. This is going to be our market wrap up and look ahead for today. It's Wednesday again, June 26th. Good day in the markets. Great day in our account. Another new all-time high. Fantastic stuff going on. I hope you stick around, watch what we've got for you. I think you're going to get some great stuff out of this today. I want to share some of the trades we're doing with you. I'm also going to take a look at some of the charts and see what's going on out there. But again, new all-time highs in our portfolio, just like yesterday. And we're also booking some nice solid gains for the month. So let's get into it and take a look at it. Let me go ahead and share with you our trade tracker for the day. So give me a second and we'll get this going. All right, let's go. Let me get off the video here for you guys, and let's take a look at where we ended the day today. So on the 26th, 197. I think this 53 yesterday was a really goofy number by Tasty. But Delta 197, which is 0.04%. We are very Delta neutral. Somebody was asking me today, why is your account, if you're doing all these 112s, so Delta neutral? Well, that's not all that I do. Okay? It's only a portion of what I'm doing is a 112 trade. I have strangles, I have hedges, I just have put debit spreads left over from 112s. Okay? There's a lot of different trades going on. I have multiple asset classes. So all of that stuff combined lowers your delta. Okay? My theta is at 1547, which is 0.3%. Still not too bad considering where VIX is. But we managed to move up today to 512,567. All right, so fantastic year going. That is another new all-time high. Okay, we've now made, a pretty good sum on our P&L. We're going to get into it and go give you a look, but we're really sitting up there right around $100,000 in the account this year alone. All right, so year-to-date net lick increased 20.45, and the realized gain or loss is 22.37. We're getting close to that 4% a month target. The S&P sitting down here at 15%, still having a good year. We're outdoing it by almost 50% now here. All right, so BP usage today, we're sitting at 320.77, which is, after we subtract our bill usage, is 52.61. So we're, again, very well positioned with our buying power. So we're sitting right near that 50% mark that we strive to be at. Now, yesterday I came to you and talked to you about our accounts where we really didn't do anything and didn't have anything close. Well, I was wrong. Last night, yesterday, we did close a trade. I'll talk about that. It was just unbeknownst to me. It had a profit target on it that was hit, and it didn't check it in time before the podcast here or the video. So we did make $1,125. And then today we had another trade close. In fact, we woke up this morning to a nice ding that happened overnight, made another $1,500 overnight. So we have now booked $13,168 for the month. The goal is $15,000 this month. So we are just $1,800 away, which is really one good trade away. $1,800 away from hitting our goal. And we are now just short of our goal by about $1,500 so far. So we're doing pretty doggone well in the accounts this year. All right, pretty happy with where we are. And again, sitting up 22% for the year. Fantastic. Love where we are. Halfway through the year, we are on course for 44% on the year. All right, let's take a look at some charts and see what the market was doing out there. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, let's just jump back in. And I promised that I would share with you some of these trades. So let's take a look at what's closed. Okay, we did have a naked put close on ES. That was what happened yesterday. Didn't see it happen until later. So actually, we've closed two naked puts this week, one on bonds and one on ES, both closed for in the 40% range in just about 34 days each. So pretty nice return. 11, almost 12% return on margin in 35 days on ES. And then gold here, this is a strangle that we gave to our members. 19 days ago, just 19 days ago, hit its 50% mark today. That thing closed overnight, technically early this morning. So another nice strangle trade, booking profits on strangles. And when I take a look at my overall strangle here, we've had 35 strangles closed, 3 for losses, but we've had 32 wins out of 35 trades. Fantastic. We've booked now almost $19,000 this year in revenue on those. So doing pretty good. $19,000 in revenue. It is close to the 112s, but still the long-term 112s blowing it away. We've also, on the long-term 112s, even though we've closed some trades, we got more to go. It's possible we might close another 1 or 2 the way this market's going. And how is the market going? Well, it's moving higher. So we've had a little bit of a teeny pullback a couple days ago, and then we're just off to the races. Still, we're not at new all-time highs, but we're doggone close. Nice little pullback, moving higher, up 8 points today. Nothing much to be said there. Looks like we're still a little bit overbought. So we got to pay a little bit of attention here. But overall, I think we're in pretty good shape. Even though we're overbought, I could expect that this thing might flip over a little bit, but not too bad. Let's take a look at the U.S. dollar. U.S. dollars have had a nice rebound the last 4 weeks, and just look at this thing moving higher. So U.S. dollar's been moving higher, puts a little pressure on some of the Forex trades that we have out there, but overall, U.S. dollar moving its way higher. If we're looking at the 10-year Treasury note, that thing continues to drop. A little bit of a rebound today, up to about 4.3. So 4.317 is where we ended the session on here today. So nothing major there. And then VIX just continues to just languish down here, in a flat line format. So it's doing nothing. So nothing to really pay attention to on VIX. All right, so ES, we've already really covered where we are. We're down a little bit on the session right now, but had a good day during the day, during the main hours of trading. We take a look at oil. Oil's had 2 nice weeks of uptrend, breaking the downtrend line here today, just taking a little bit of a break overall on the session. But now in after hours, it's just down fractionally, but overall, pretty nice bullish move most recently on this. You had a nice fractal buy signal here, bouncing off the 3 ATR. A great opportunity to get in on oil, which we did, alerted our members to some of those trades. Gold here has been just flatlining for almost 5 weeks now. Perfect strangle setup. We've been in a great strangle setup. We're sitting right around the 21 and the 50 EMAs, and pretty flat RSI. So again, gold, good strangle setup. We just had one close this morning. So let's take a look at bonds. What's going on in bonds here? So you can see bonds overall just kind of moving sideways, a little bit of an up move in bonds, most recently. So the trend is up. Fractals are saying, yeah, get in back here, and it's been moving up, stair-stepping its way up. On the session today, pretty nice pullback right to the 21, a little bit lower in after hours trading, but the weekly, which is where I pay most of my attention, right at the 21. This is setting up, in my opinion, for another great strangle opportunity. We have a bunch of these working, so a bunch of strangle trades. In fact, if I take a quick look at where we are, we take a look at some of the open trades that are in the system here. If we're looking at strangles, we've got 1, 2, 3 strangles on ZB. So I'm giving you a little insight to the trading account, and you can see that right now we're sitting on 8 strangle trades, and we did close 1 early this morning. So they continue to really, really pay off for us, doing very, very well almost outpacing the 112s, just not the long-term 112s. We close a few of those 8, we'll be in great shape. All right, so here we go back to this. I think this is really setting up nicely. If we look at copper, nice pullback right to the 21 now. We are getting a little overextended to the downside. So it's not a perfect strangle type of trade, but I think if you're looking for a chance to potentially get into copper, it's starting to bottom out there. The NASDAQ looks pretty much like the S&P. Pullback, move up, a little bit down in after hours. RTY, the Russell 2000, this thing is a perfectly nice strangle setup, and we're in one already. We gave that to our members, so we're in good shape there. And if we take a look at live cattle futures here, take some of these colors off as well. So these are some of the fib retracement levels. Can we get rid of it? There we go. A little bit easier to see. Live cattle, nice moves up the last couple of weeks, really on fire here. We're in great shape. We've got no trades on this one right now. We've kind of stuck out. It doesn't set up well. We had a 112 trade on that we took off. And we look at the Aussie dollar. Look how nicely sideways this is on the weekly and the daily. Really great strangle opportunities. If we look at the euro, pretty much the same setup after this move down here where we did get stopped out. I think now it's starting to settle itself down a bit. Still lower, okay? Still lower overall. So I'm not in yet, but I think we're getting close to jumping in on some of those trades. So overall, that's where we are. Looking at the account here, we're in great shape. 3.82% for the year, 22.4% up for the year. And doing fantastic. So that's where we are. Hope this was helpful to you. Hope you learned a little bit about what trades we're doing. We try to alert our members of these trades. Well, I shouldn't say we try. We do. We give them the live alerts. We give them the description of why we got in. But the goal is learn to fish for yourself. Understand the strategies, understand what we're doing, what we're trying to teach you, and it's all about education. Get yourself educated. The public school system, as I talked about, isn't going to do that for you. And colleges aren't going to do that for you. No one's going to teach you how to run a checkbook, build a budget, save your money, invest your money, and or trade, and how to do it successfully. No one's teaching you that. This is where you got to come for that. Okay. I don't know why, but the public school system and colleges are designed to create employees, not self-made entrepreneur types. Okay. They're designed to just churn out employees for the entrepreneur types. I want you to be the entrepreneur type so that you can break free of that 9-to-5 rut, put something together that makes sense for you and your family to build generational wealth, use the power of compounding to continue to grow that. Once you've got the machine working, only then should you give up the 9-to-5. Don't go quit and trade tomorrow. Even if you've been doing well with it for a couple months, you've got to put a year salary away, be ready to tap into that, and then start trading and be smart about it. All right, if this was helpful to you, please go ahead and click that like button down below. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. We're going to try to give you more valuable content on a consistent basis. And if you want to get the inner workings and really build the education, I mean, we're just scratching the surface here on YouTube, giving you everything. I'm trying to guide you a bit here. But if you really want to educate yourself, you got to get into a community of smart people that are trading together, sharing trades together, giving each other optimizations, giving me optimizations, okay? And we're all learning and getting better every single day, and that's our goal. Take care and stay safe, everybody.